Hi everyone, I'm Cassandra Thompson, your 30-something makeup-loving normal gal making videos for other 30-somethings here on YouTube. Today it is everyday makeup shop my stash for July. I was gonna say June. Woo! July. If you noticed, I didn't do a favorites for June. I haven't really had a new favorite. I do have some Ulta stuff coming though, that I think from that I'm gonna have some July favorites for sure. But honestly, I just have a lot of stuff right now. Like, I even went to Sephora yesterday going, what should I get? Should I try something? And there's just nothing that I'm like, oh, I need to try that, because I really like the stuff I have and I want to be using it up. Hence why we're doing a shop my stash. So I shop my stash for this month. This is also known as like everyday makeup drawer. And let's just get into it. So first off, still using the Becca Under Eye. Should I just quit saying it? Because I say it every time. But this is the Becca Under Eye Balm. Notice though, have hit pan. So this just goes under your eyes to kind of smooth it out. And then primer this month is the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance. The nice part with this, I've used this one for a couple days already. The nice part is, normally radiant primers to me have that metallic radiance to them, but they don't have a thickness, so it's more like you're just putting a layer of metallic sheen over your face. This one, I don't know if you'll be able to tell from this, but this one still has some of that silicone-y kind of fill in the gaps property. It does have that sheen, but it does fill in as well. So I really do like that. That's been nice. Okay, next. Same as the Becca Under Eye, still using the redness corrector from Maybelline Age Rewind, because I don't have something else to replace that. And finishing off my L'Oreal Magic BB Fair. Hopefully through this month I'll transition to medium. I have both, but L'Oreal Magic BB will be the BB this month. The ones I used last month, I was using like a Smashbox and a Makeup Forever. They were really dark. I looked kind of crazy. So they were just a little too dark. So I'm going back to that one. Now I have a fail. I made a command decision this morning. My foundation for the month was going to be the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made. I got this from the Style Hall Suite at VidCon. I tried 2 different shades. I had to pick. Now, in all honesty, I could have walked out of there with every shade they had in the suite. Is that not bonkers? But I just kind of went from what they had in the room, and the lighting was weird, and I tried 2 different ones, L15 and I think 60. Like, I went 2 different versions of light. And I'm wearing it today, and it's okay. I've darkened it up a lot. Part of it is I have the wrong shade. The other part is, every day that I've used it, when I'm buffing it out with my makeup sponge, with my beauty blender, I get little white dots. Like, little white dots come up. So I don't know what that's about. This is just not worth my time. So this is a no. I decided no. I'm just going to use as my main foundation my Bare Minerals Bare Pro. In a way, I'm kind of okay with that not working, because if you remember, one of my beauty resolutions for the year is that I need to use up all the foundations I have before getting new ones, but those were free, so I wasn't like buying, I wasn't buying one. Those are free, so I thought, okay, I'll try it. But if it doesn't work, why am I putting it in the rotation? So for me, the CoverGirl is a no-go. Sorry. Well, I'm like very out of frame. I'm sorry. My camera moved, and I've been trying to figure out where the heck I sit, because everything's off now. Sorry. Next up, cream, bronzer, and blush. So I am going back to this stick that I got in an Ipsy. Y'all, I don't even know who it's from, because it's all worn off. All of it. There's a little bit of silver. Was this Model Co? I don't know. I want to say this is from one of the first Ipsys I ever got, so I don't know, but It looks extremely dark, but I'm wearing it today. It blends out pretty light. Can we talk though about the Bonkers highlighter? I mean, it's a lot. Not always a highlighter person. So anyway, I'm using that bronzing stick. Then I'm using my Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek. And I feel like it's very much a NARS Orgasm kind of a color to it. This kind of comes out like that. And you can see now that I've blended it, it comes out really fair. But that's why I like it, because it looks really good on kind of like no makeup days. Like, oh, I'm just running errands, but I want some life in my face. So I've been liking that. The Bare Minerals Touch Up Veil, it's their powder. It is so fine. So this is their Mineral Veil powder. It was pressed, but it has fallen. It's like falling apart because it's that delicate. Like I put a powder brush in it and it all goes places. It works really well with the little sponge they gave. Gives a really nice little finish. I might have just totally messed everything up doing that. It gives a really nice little finish, but it just, you have to be careful with it. So I'm like, well, let's just use it at home. This is not going anywhere with me as a touch up. But I do like this powder. I don't know though with photos if you get flashback. I think you might. So then on top, still doing my Hula Light to give myself a nice little fake tan across the bridge of my face. Going regular Hula to be my contour. And then because I think this pairs really well with the cheek, the cream cheek, I am using my Milani Luminoso for the month. This also is the dupe for the powder version of that famous NARS product. Don't know if you can see. That like didn't do anything. There, I won't rub it. I just swatched it. So, using that this month. I feel like they're really nice summery colors. So then the eyes. First, just because I didn't use it a lot last month, the Bare Minerals Prime Time is staying in as my eye base to finish it off. And then my eyeshadow this month, y'all, we're bringing back an oldie but a goodie. Little NYX Avant Pop Nouveau Chic action. If you've watched my videos for a long time, you know this is my favorite palette of all time. Now, the Anastasia palette was giving it a run for its money because that palette is amazing. So that's probably why I wanted to use this, because I was like, is this as good as I remember it being? Like, now that I've experienced the Anastasia magic, is this that amazing? It is. I'm here to tell you. It is. I still think this is a great palette. The only one that I have a change of heart on, and I don't know if it's just getting too old, is this color is not coming out. I've got so much cleanser on my hand. It's not coming out the way it used to. It, like, there it is. If I swatch it, it is. But maybe it's the brush I was using. It just wasn't quite what it used to be. But overall, best bang for your buck. One of the best palettes for your money. I love this palette. Okay, so then with it, two things that look the same, because they put them in the same packaging, but one gets fancy gold. So this is the L'Oreal Eyebrow, what's it called? Brow Stylist Frame and Set Blonde. So it's just a little, like, it's like the Dip Brow by Anastasia. I like it, like using it again, especially after the Soap and Glory pen that's so hard. I really like this, so happy to have it back in the collection. And I'm interested to see, like, how much am I gonna go through of that in the next month. I don't think a lot. For eyeliner, still have the Scandalize as my nude inner rim, if I feel like going that way, but also busting out the best drugstore liner there is, the L'Oreal Gel, L'Oreal Infallible Gel. This is in the espresso color, so this is the dark chocolatey brown. I have other liners, but my Marc Jacobs ones lately have been bleeding out. So at the end of the day, I have these like crazy lines and smudges everywhere. This stays. I have washed my face, double cleansed, taken eye remover to my eye, and the next day I still have liner in my waterline on the inside. So this sucker stays. So happy to use it, and I want to use it before it dries up because I have heard it can dry up fast. And then mascara, we're back to a Too Faced Better Than Sex. I feel like this might bore some of you. Sorry, it's that I opened it for something, and once you open, the clock is ticking. And so it was like, oh, I gotta make that my next choice. So that's that. Last two things. One is the crazy, crazy highlighter I have on my face, and that is my little mini of Champagne Pop. I figure this color, this is the only time of year I'm going to be able to use it because it's a little bit warmer. So as I tan, hopefully this will not look as crazy on my skin. Because like November, December, I cannot use that. That does not work on my skin tone. So wanted to use it now, see how it goes. And then lastly, I have not finished the Smashbox primer water as my setting spray from last month. But look, I did get through quite a bit. Only have that little bit left. So I want to finish this off this month, and then when it's done, we'll go over the Too Faced Peach Mist. It's the mattifying setting spray. So yeah, so as soon as this is over, which I think will be like a week, then I'll go to this one. With that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like Shop My Stash, Everyday Makeup Drawer, those sorts of videos. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you know when new videos are listed. And right now you should be getting some suggestions of other videos I think you'd like. So please keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.